How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Master Beer Reviews back yet. Another review. Yeah. Joe.
Many paid beer reviews.
Bradley.
Lonely.
Yes. And
Did
we
you
are
say lonely.
That's a fact. That's a whole hard fact.
Well, if you follow his Instagram,
Yeah, you would know.
or or
now
Facebook.
now on Twitter or Tinder.
Oh.
Tinder, maybe?
Oh, you're on Tinder.
Well, after tonight, I'm going to be.
Okay, there you go.
Lonely Balls.
Lonely balls. Yeah, we're doing a Great Lakes Claymore Scotch Ale. We have the action.
Great Divide.
Great Divide. What did I say?
Great Lakes.
Great Lakes. Let's start that over there. Great Divide.
Yeah, great song.
Brad was useful.
Once.
Twice he probably got beer too.
Yeah. I get a pass for a week.
Yeah. Till next time.
Meh. How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Matt's Beer Reviews back at the end of the review. Yeah.
Joe from NEPA Beer Reviews.
Bradley.
Lonely.
No, see, we did this twice. This is like a second cut thing because I said something retarded, and he made the joke. It's not funny.
It's not as funny the second
You
time.
can't reuse the second joke, so there you go. Anyway, we're doing a beer today from where? Great Divide. And it is their Scotch Ale. Claymore. We have a Scotch Ale. So there you go.
There might be lakes in that area.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Shush. Yeah, so I like We Have East, I'm a big Scotch Ale guy. Claymore. It's named after mine. No, it's not. It's named after
A sword.
Sword.
Or an S word.
Sword. You killed my mother. You killed my father. You took my father's sword. What movie? Nobody?
No.
Oh,
I was going.
Conan the Barbarian.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
great.
See, I remember when he said they're all whores and then he punches a camel out.
Well, I've heard that probably once a week. Anyway, Great Divide Brewing Company, Claymore Scotch Ale. We heavy, hearty, and noble. Let's see what else we got here. Great Divide, Denver, Colorado. Claymore Scotch Ale, named for the medieval Scottish sword. Claymore Scotch Ale is our tribute to the legendary heavy beers of Scotland. This malt, deep ruby beauty features a lot of caramel sweetness, a reserved hop profile, and a subtle warming character. Unlike its namesake, this beer only requires one hand, but it'll still make you feel like nobility. Braised pot roast, seared lamb chops, rosemary white beans, grilled sweet potatoes, Moorbeer cheese, bourbon bread pudding are suggested food pairings. And it is bottled February 2015, 7.7% alcohol by volume. That's what you got. You know something about Great Divide's labels? I like them. They're not like the best labels, but I dig them. So there you go. Let's drink it. Great Divide. What has been your exposure to Great Divide? Because you don't really get much to Great Divide in our area.
2010 Yetis, and then also the chocolate oak aged Yeti.
I think I've only had multiple versions of Yeti. I've had like the regular, and then I think I've had the regular barrel aged Yeti. Just different years. I think more when I was in Harrisburg. Federal Tap House had it on draft.
Krugel's, when I was first getting into craft beer, had a lot of already aged beer. So a lot of stouts that were from 2010.
Yeah.
And the regular Yeti was one of them.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what Great Divide is. I'm pretty sure it gets decent distribution in Pennsylvania, but when I mean that, I mean Philadelphia only. So I think it only gets to Philly, and then now, since they're more sought after, especially the Yeti series, it just doesn't reach this area.
Yeah, and this was like 4 years ago.
Yeah, a while ago.
Yeah.
Long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away. Head-wise, it dissipated pretty damn quickly. We're really not winning on the head front tonight. It seems like every little crack and it's kind of...
The Nickelbrook.
The Nickelbrook
pretty
was
good.
there, yeah. Color-wise, that is We Heavy.
It's pretty dark.
Yeah, there's some rubiness to it. Delicious. Let's take a nose.
A lot of roast.
Yeah, nice roast to it. Not super in your face. Nice sweetness to it. Don't really get much smokiness. Sometimes you get a nice smoke off We Heavy.
Yeah, I'm not really getting that this time.
Yeah, I'm getting a little.
It's mostly like a malty.
It smells
kinda
more stout
fruity.
than
It does smell
Scotch
a
ale.
lot more stout than
Yeah.
Scotch Ale.
Yeah. So that head, I mean, that kind of bothers me.
Which reminds me of my homebrew that I entered into a competition in school and it did not do very well.
So there you
This reminds me of the one that has failed.
Yes.
One of Ryan and I heard.
I wasn't a fan. This is a thin stout. It's not really heavy.
Nope.
It's not doing anything for me.
No, I actually like it, but it's not heavy.
No.
It a low body stout.
It has the roast. It has the roast.
It's
of
almost
stout,
like a
you said,
lower
that
end Scotch ale. It's not. It's not wee heavy. It would be like, I don't know, fucking 70 shilling.
Yeah, it's like somewhere between how do I put it? If a wee heavy and a fucking Schwartz beer had a baby, that's kind of what it's like.
Yeah.
Like it's like really thin.
It's got
like,
that Schwartz.
Really thin.
It's got that Schwartz beer kind of head to it, you know, that like really white, bright head.
The roasted malts are there. There's really not much else going on besides that. There's an odd flavoring, almost like a maybe a slight astringency or something like that.
Very, very light, like astringency, as you were saying, but like it's just the body's thin.
Yeah.
It just doesn't do much at all.
I expected a little bit more.
Yeah, so did I, honestly.
It had the ABV on point. Not that ABV means flavor, but 7 and change for wee heavy. That's kind of where you want to be.
I want to say that's a little low. Yeah. I would probably push like maybe 8.5.
Yeah. I just expect a little bit. It's not a bad beer. It's just kind of uninspiring in a multitude of ways. It's not offensive. There's not, besides that mild astringency. It's not like I'm like, oh man, this sucks. It's just genera beer.
Yeah.
Very generic. I mean, rating wise, what do you think actually? Before I just on.
Jeez, I'm going like 75. Like I said, I mean, I like the roast flavor to it. It's just a little thin, and like you said, it's not really inspired.
Let's see. What am I going to give this? I'll give it a 70.
I'd probably go C.
Yeah. Not a bad beer, just meh. Value and availability. I think it was like $11 for 6 or...
That's not too bad.
Yeah. So I'll give it a value rating of a 6, only because it's not a fantastic beer. And availability, we can't get in Pennsylvania, so you have to drive into at least New York or down to Philly when you do get in PA.
We'll get some. We'll get very, very little.
Yeah,
sparse, great divide.
Yeah, a little bit here and there
because
it does, but it's very, very unique New York.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's more like businesses that go to Philly or Harrisburg, get it, and bring it back,
which is highly illegal. But so yeah, there you go. Just kind of off the mark. Really, it's a thin stout for me. It's not a wee heavy, and it just kind of lacks on all fronts. There you go. If you are into watered down stouts, or you want a wee heavy that had a baby with a Schwartz beer, you would like this. And there you go. Another review in the books. Like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. If you have any comments, leave them below. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Tapped. Master Beers. You can find me in those internet places. Joe?
You can find us on nepabeerreviews.squarespace.com. Also, at NEPA Beer Reviews on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
And you can find me on Instagram at thegeneral451. Soon to be on Tinder, Lonely Balls.
There you go. Whose balls are on There you go. Hopefully you enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a much better beer than this one. And hope to see you next time. Cheers.